What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling incredible today. So, for those of you who are returning, ooh, welcome back, Soldier. I don't know why that surprises me sometimes. I'm here. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just shocking, Cancer. No, it's just amazing, Cancer. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. So the purpose of this channel, for those of you, I'm going to be able to talk in a second, Cancer. For those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based upon rule of hit the good old moon. And I'll talk about this is Rhonda. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going void of course, just all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be fantastic, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. I was just thinking, you would think I was thinking something really deep there, Cancer. And your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Mars Day. Hope you're feeling action-packed, ready to tackle the day. Feeling all that good energy here, Cancer. And also, Cancer, I hope you're ready to meditate because the moon is going void, of course. Of course. The moon is going to be going void, of course, at about 5:56 in the morning, and that's going to be Eastern Time. And then she'll be moving from Leo into Virgo at about 8:01 in the morning. So we're looking at about a 2-hour, 25-minute void of course time there, Cancer. Thank you. And with void of course, great energy for recharging your batteries, Cancer. Just doing some meditation. Because I tell you what, being as sensitive to the energies as we are and be able to feel the emotions of other Cancers, sometimes you really can take that stuff on in a way that you can get it sometimes confused with your own. And I feel like that's especially that can be really stressful if you're not able to pinpoint why you may be feeling a certain way, Cancer. So this is a great energy for you to just kind of sit with yourself, reconnect with you, get centered, get grounded, and just kind of find get your energies just resonating back at the lovely vibration that you are there, Cancer. And you may also notice, too, Cancer, that your plans may be subject to unexpected changes during this time, and that also people may be less likely to make decisions during this time. So just a little something extra to think about there, Cancer. Excuse me. And with the moon in Virgo, let's grab some tea, Cancer. Hold up. This is a great energy for us, speaking of while I'm hydrating here. Virgo's associated with the 6th house, which can deal with your health and healing, your well-being, fitness. So this is a great energy for if you want to get into some routines like that. And that's another great energy for Virgo. But making sure that we're hydrating well. And this is a medical advice, Cancer. Just something to keep the vessel going there. Hydrating well, getting the body moving, eating nourishing food, getting enough rest, managing stress, all that good stuff. Virgo deals with those. When you think about it, like Virgo's house may not seem as exciting as the other houses, but it's those daily routines that keep this body functioning, keep this vessel, running at its most optimum, so that you do your most optimum manifesting there, Cancer. So something to think about. But great energy too, because Virgo is very methodical and very organized. So this is great if you notice that you got things that have been in disarray, to kind of bring back order into your environment there. And also if you have to do any sort of like analytical work, things along those lines, Virgo's got you back there too, Cancer. And also, one other little thing, Cancer. Virgo is a sign of service. And this is one if you want to think about maybe doing some type of volunteering or anything along those lines. Fantastic for that. And then we're in the waning crescent phase. That feels a nice combo, coupling that with the void of course energy, because this is a great energy for reconnecting with self, doing some deep breathing, some self-care, just kind of recuperating and relaxing and getting some rest after, incorporating whatever, new routine or thing that you've kind of filtered out there during this last lunar cycle. So or during this current lunar cycle. We're almost done with this one here, Cancer. And remember too to be compassionate with yourself, when we're going through this energy, because the fact that you took the initiative to do something for self-improvement, that's fantastic, Cancer. And then last few things. These readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. Then the decks that I'm working with. I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive. I think you'd really enjoy them. Now let's get into your general energy of the day. Oh, Cancer, we really are treating ourselves. I love it. Because you got the ninth card of Libras, which is Chocolate card. And with this card, this is a card of satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, fine dining, do things right, celebration, and elevated mood. All right, Cancer. So the energy that's coming through here is the aphrodisiac. I see we're feeling a little sexy there, Cancer. I'm with it. And, maybe this is for some, I feel like, if we're maybe in like a relationship type of deal, maybe this is something to kind of maybe think about spicing things up a little bit, and maybe adding some, I don't know, some decadent chocolates, or maybe lighting some candles there, Cancer, throwing some rose petals about, or maybe even just doing like maybe even like kind of playing around maybe with some different like essential oils, and just something I feel like get you in that Libra energy, because Libra. I have to just never mind, Cancer, but because Libra does deal with that energy of beauty and aesthetics, and just and even just like romance, Cancer, those deals with that one-on-one relationships. So this could be something, maybe getting in, maybe if we've been maybe kind of caught up in the routine of life and things, just getting in the routine of just bring a little sexiness there, Cancer. And even if we're single, this might be doing things to just like kind of help you feel good, just get you feeling. I'm getting like a Queen of Wands energy. Maybe we haven't been feeling as confident as of late, or we haven't been, whatever that may be. Cancer, look at that, Cancer, we got the dogs decided. But yeah, this might be something where it's just like, you're trying to get to this place of like maybe raising your self-esteem in a way. And keep in mind too, Cancer, you don't necessarily need others to raise your self-esteem, but I totally get where it's just like that feeling of attraction and things like, you're trying to, I like that, Cancer. Let's get some tarot on this, and let me get a little bit more details on this aphrodisiac. Because Cancer, I will say, because you don't have to do just things for other people too. You could just be doing this stuff for yourself. Just so that you just kind of set the mood. I'm with that. Take yourself out on a date. I actually took myself out on a date the other day, Cancer. So just something to think about. Oh. Oh, that's fun, actually. We'll talk about that strength card there in a second, Cancer. Because that's funny, because in the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, the strength card is the lust card there, Cancer. So I see you. Ooh, an awful lot of heat here, Cancer. So you got the Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Strength card, the Aries and Leo here. Then you got the Eight of Crystals, and then the Five of Stars here, Cancer. And that's interesting with these two here. These Eight of Stars, that's kind of a little wrench in there. Because I feel like maybe for some, maybe we've been in our heads, maybe as far as like our... I feel like for some of this has to deal with like maybe a relationship. There's might be something where we might be kind of getting in our heads. There's like, maybe we feel like we haven't been seen, or maybe we feel like that, just like, I don't know, just feeling like maybe a little left out, or just not feeling as attractive, or as, I mean, it's bit of a somber type of energy here, Cancer. Maybe there's been this doubt of like of self confidence here as of late, or there's just like just something that's really been kind of draining the energies. And I feel like that with the Emperor popping up here, that maybe it's like I feel like the Emperor is like trying to get you in this energy of trying something a little different there, Cancer. I don't mean like anything. I don't feel like you got to do anything crazy, but just kind of maybe pushing your comfort zones a little bit as far as like maybe being a little more assertive. Kind of getting that Queen of Wands energy. It's like maybe we're setting up a whole little thing. Like I was saying, like maybe lighting some candles. Maybe you're getting some what's one of those aphrodisiacs? Getting like some oyster. Which why those are aphrodisiacs? I'm not entirely sure. Well, we're trying to keep it PG-13 here, Cancer. But I mean, between the Emperor here and the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands is Mars and Aries, and that's Aries' hottest card. I feel like this is like taking a little initiative, or maybe even communicating with our partners. It's just like, hey, I wish you would do. Let's try something. Let's do something out of the like outside of the box here. Let's try this, or maybe we're getting some props, or maybe we're doing a little. I don't know, maybe we're doing a little Emperor Empress role play. There, I don't know your life, Cancer, but if things have been feeling kind of maybe just kind of stagnant, the energy hasn't been moving, because that's an interesting combo to have this, and then have this energy of 8 of crystals, and oh, and by the way, Cancer, the crystals are swords in this deck, and then the stars are pentacles, and it just feels like that something here is just maybe lacking a little bit, with the 5 of stars being here as well. So, and I feel like that can be on either end, because maybe on the like more so if we're on a more single end, this could be a similar type of thing where it's like we're just taking, maybe we've been kind of cooped up, maybe we've been in, because the waning crescent is associated with the Hermit, so is Virgo is the Hermit. Maybe we've been in this sort of Hermit energy, been kind of. Could look at that, how we were just hiding ourselves there. Not wanting to be, not people maybe not wanting to be seen, or just, I almost feel like it's like we have been, maybe for some it's like you've been kind of tying yourself up a little bit, maybe been staying busy with work, or been trying to do other things so that we're not thinking about it. But Cancer, it's not, I feel like there's nothing wrong. We, it's we all got needs. It's and I feel like every now and again, you want to make sure to get out there and just do stuff that just makes you feel good. Even if this, again, if this is not necessarily meeting with someone. I'm thinking of that one movie, was Eat, Pray, Love, where she sees that, and I don't want to spoil it for the kids. I actually just saw it like maybe 6 months ago. So like I'm getting caught up, but maybe like a year ago now, almost. But that scene where she's looking at that lingerie, and she's just like, no, I don't want that. I'm not buying that for, who am I trying to impress? Impress yourself there, Cancer. Get looking, because I tell you what, it's like little things like that. It switches up that energy, because then you're looking at yourself in a whole different light, like, oh, because maybe I feel like it's like for some, this 8 of crystals, like we haven't maybe looked at ourselves in that way in a while, like thought that like maybe we could be sexy, or maybe you could be like hot, or be flirty, or be this and that, and you absolutely can there, Cancer. You got all the confidence here for it, but I feel like it's just like it's one thing to feel that, but then it's another to take that action, and just step outside and see. I feel like let's see what happens there, Cancer. All right, I like that. Nice little start there, Cancer. Let's get a little bit more on the mix. Spirits are so funny. All right, Cancer. Looking at you, because you got the Self card here, one of the special major arcanas in this deck. Then you have the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and then the 3 of Wands here, Cancer. And I like this, especially with these 2s here. Things are, your water's starting to boil there, Cancer. We got a little water, a little fire there, a little water, and I feel like that there is this loving energy that is trying to, for again, whether this be if we're in a relationship or if we're single, there's something here about, I feel like, having, like, trying a little more, yeah, just introduce a little more love, a little more, and I feel like too this is like a self-esteem thing, because I'm even getting the word compassion keeps popping in my head, and I do feel like that, especially if we've been viewing ourselves. And granted, I need to get a new one of these decks, but maybe we just haven't been seeing them. Maybe it's kind of serving a purpose for this one. Maybe all we're doing is noticing the flaws in our mirror here, as opposed to seeing ourselves as a whole and seeing how beautiful you are there, Cancer. And I feel like especially for those of we are in like a single type of setting, the Three of Cups can be a card of celebration, getting out there in this, maybe going out with some friends, maybe find yourself a nice wing person, get find yourself an emperor that'll bring you some fun there, that'll kind of have your back there, Cancer, and just kind of expand your world a little bit. Go maybe travel to like a new place you haven't gone to, or just something I feel like so that it's that this journey's not quite feeling just so for some it's just like this loneliness in a sense, and I feel like you don't necessarily need to find the love of your life, but just even just finding just like a I don't know, just like maybe a little, maybe a friend, maybe a little companion, whatever that's looking like, Cancer. But and you've been kind of feeling for those of you who are in a relationship. Like the Three of Cups is kind of giving me this energy. It's just like, when was the last time that we had like really kind of celebrated? Just like, just the energy, just you two, And now, all right, we're taking a slight left turn here, Cancer. Because just one thing, I normally don't read it like this. It doesn't come up like that very often. But just if we've been. I'm almost getting an energy, and this is only if I feel like this is something you've been feeling, Cancer. If we've been feeling that there's been maybe some sort of third party thing going on. I feel like it's like maybe someone can't keep their eyes off just got wandering eyes. Just like I feel like this again. This might be just a conversation that needed to be had, because maybe it could be that maybe things have gotten a little mundane, which is not an excuse, but it just like there may be a conversation that may need to be had on top of that, Cancer. But I'm even kind of getting there, like, Cancer, that maybe for some we're thinking about doing something maybe a little unconventional, like sort of like, well, which I mean in this day and age, like how unconventional is it? But, maybe kind of, I feel like for some, maybe it's just like we're thinking about opening things up maybe a little bit, maybe bringing in I don't know, maybe it's a little third party here. Like, you get where I'm getting at, Cancer. So just a little something to think about there. All right, Cancer. Let's get while we're doing all this thinking. Let's get some advice from Mercury. Wrap this thing up here. Oh, all right. Hmm. Interesting. Wow, Cancer. And with that, we have all three of the fire signs. So passion is, I feel like, a name, because fire signs, fire energy. It's a very passionate energy. Cancer. I got a stack of Leo, so believe me, it's a I feel like I'm even getting like a and get your mind out of the gutter, Cancer. But I'm even getting like an Ace of Wands type of energy. Just a need to just get out, and just have fun, and just like do whatever that's looking like. This could be something casual. This could be something a little more serious. Whatever that's looking like, or maybe even in a relationship. Just bringing a little more spice, a little more heat, a little more. Yeah, just a little more there, Cancer. I even kind of feel with the Temperance card too, there is this energy of, just making sure that we are moderation, Cancer, in temperance. I feel we don't want to run it to become a thing where we're getting into like a devil moment or anything like that. Kind of getting lost in others in a sense of like distractions and things like that. Letting people kind of become, like a aphrodisiac in a sense, like this intoxicating type of thank you. Oh, what's up, girl? So I want to talk about this Temperance card here. Let me get the rest of your cards. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Cancer. So you have the Page of Stars, the Ace of Stars, obviously Temperance, as we're just talking about, and then our lovely lady, the Queen of Cups here. And let's switch back over here, Cancer. Because listen, Cancer, the Queen of Cups, she's no prude. She's, sometimes she's, she needs to get out there, and she must have, oh, let me be mindful. But I do feel like that there's this compassionate energy that's coming through here with the Queen of Cups being here. And I'm even just kind of like noticing the fish on her dress here, Cancer. And I feel like there's this energy of, realizing that because maybe for some we have felt alone, that like we haven't, that no one's out there for us. But not to sound hackneyed, Cancer, but there are plenty of fish in the sea. You know, I just feel like it's taking that opportunity, taking that opportunity to get out there, Cancer, and go see what's out there. Put yourself out there. Get something. Get some ideas grounded. Maybe set aside a date that and I'm gonna go to, and you don't have to necessarily go to like a bar setting. Go to a cafe. Maybe we're going to maybe like a museum, something in order to either if we're single, kind of like treat ourselves, get ourselves out there. If we're in a couple, getting it's like starting up something fresh here again, bringing some more fire, some more bringing that lust back in a sense, for each other, just like. And, Cancer, it's not just always just all about the physical, but it all does tie into this. We're spirits going through this earthly experience, and it all kind of factors in. I'm even kind of getting a thing too, though. Now that I'm thinking about that, just with that kind of when we're getting into that sort of like, how do I want to put this? I just feel like for some, especially sort of like if we're getting into like maybe like the more kind of toxic end of the Three of Cups, maybe kind of like overindulging in things, just being mindful of how we're expending that sexual energy and where our minds at because that's some powerful energy there, Cancer. It's not just it's not just something to just just be. I'm just getting energy. Just be mindful of that because that's just pay attention to that, Cancer. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. Interesting reading there, Cancer. I see. And how funny that would happen on a Mars day, because Mars is all about that passion, that action, that sexuality, that primal force there. So, how appropriate, Cancer. I see you syncing up with the energies. But if anything resonated with you, Cancer, you like that, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Cancer. Someone who's maybe been kind of cooped up or maybe not been feeling as confident or maybe noticed that maybe they've been talking about some issues or some problems that have been going on in relationships and things. And just something to think about there, Cancer. And then subscribe there, you attractive Queen of Cups. You hit that bell button to get notified when I release videos each day. And then last little bit, Cancer, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mercury, because I'll tell you what, because I. Never mind, Cancer. Just check your charts. Maybe you got a lot of heat too, Cancer. I tell you what, that did kind of change the game up for me when actually someone I was speaking of Libra, I was hanging out with a Libra not too long ago, and they thought I was a Leo at first, but which I'm a Leo rising, but all that housekeeping, Cancer, is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here. And that's interesting. I almost called the Queen of Cups the Queen of Stars. I almost say that I didn't say anything about it because you got the Queen of Stars here, Cancer. And I feel like for some, I feel like this Queen of Stars is giving me this. She's giving me this sort of like really serious kind of like grounded in the sense of just like she's just all work and no play is what I'm really kind of getting with this with Queen of Stars here, which is interesting because she's got this little rabbit here at her side. How rabbits can be, and I feel like that it is kind of tapping into that more kind of that rabbit side of you, Cancer. That more again, all that heat, that passion, that drive. That's you can still I still be because these I feel like these two are quite reserved here, Queen of Cups and Queen of Stars here, but and maybe this is something for some too. It's just like maybe we are, which I'm with, Cancer. I'm with like it's like we're waiting maybe for others or for that. We're not just giving that out. Like this is something we're being mindful of with, I'm totally with that. But I do feel like try not to let it though affect if we're feeling like our self confidence is kind of low because it's just like maybe where it's like we're trying to do this thing, but I feel like sometimes we may compromise that our that side of ourselves if we're not, if we're not feeling like that attractiveness. So if we're not doing, again, you don't need to do this stuff for others, Cancer. You can just do this for you. Buy that lingerie, buy that nice shirt, or that buy those incense, or buy the, scatter some rose petals for yourself there, Cancer. Have a romantic night, whatever that's. But oh, I'm thinking of that song, oh, what is it? I'm having my own sexy weekend. So I'm not gonna do that to you, Cancer, but have a sexy weekend, Cancer. I like that. Now let's get some let's get an oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Cancer. Oh. Gosh, I love when Spirit does this. So you got the Mandrake card, Cancer, which is a card of sensuality. It's ruled by Neptune and Venus. It's in reverse here, Cancer. So I feel like, you know, I'm even kind of getting like Taurus energy in a sense. Tap into that sensual side, that Empress energy. It's like, because you get where I'm going with this, Cancer. I mean, come on, sensuality in reverse. I'm getting chills even just thinking about it. So I feel that there is definitely this energy of just paying attention to the senses there, Cancer. And I feel like be really present. When this experiences are going down, and really appreciate that moment. And because I feel like that just because that's very loving energy too when I think about that Neptune and Venus. And Neptune's a higher octave of Venus. Just like there's that just that universal love. And Venus deals with love, and I love that, Cancer. I'm gonna leave that there. I think that's enough said there. That's what a fantastic end. But you stay safe out there, Cancer. It's Cancer. You stay safe out there. all these shenanigans, lunar shenanigans. You keep eyes on Moon. I see Moon's trying to, maybe Cancer go out for a moon. Well, I mean, we're getting ready to get into the new moon here, Cancer, so that might be a little hard there. But, maybe go out there. I don't know if I was going to say for a moonlit stroll while you can there, Cancer, while the moon's still in the waxing crescent. I actually was walking with her the other day, so that was kind of nice. And I will catch you, Cancer. And I feel like a child, like I can't talk about sex. On the next one tomorrow.